Good morning, grade 3. How are you today? I hope you are doing great. Welcome to our social class for today. Today we're going to talk about recycling. What do we mean by recycling? As you can see in the pictures here, we have how many trash? We have 4 trash. Each one of these trash are for a special thing. They have for paper, for glass, for metal, for plastic. So each one of them is special to throw a special thing inside. This is recycling. So when you see a picture, what you can come to your mind? So recycling is the act of a processing used or bonded materials for use in creating new products. What do they mean here? So recycling is when we take the bonded materials. What do we mean by bonded? That means that no one is using anymore. We finish with it, we trash it, and what do they make with these things? They make a new one of them. As you can see, they take the cans, they take the plastic bottles, they take the glass, they take the paper, and what do they do with them? They make a new material with this bonded one. Okay, why should we recycle? So there is a reason why we just don't make a new thing, why we recycle the old one, why do we reuse the old one? So recycling, we mean by it is reusing. That means we use these materials again. So why do we use it? To save less energy. What do we mean by less energy? Energy, there is a kinds of energy. We have roundable and non-roundable, as we mentioned, that we have coal, we have the sun as an energy, we have the fossil fuels as an energy. So there is kinds of energy. By recycling, we are saving this energy and we can save less money. That means why we can make new materials or buy new material where we can recycle the old one. So we are saving money by using the old one again, and also we can save less of the earth resources. What do we mean by earth resources? There is kinds of earth resources. We have sun, we have water. By recycling old or abundant material, we are saving these resources. So when they recycle the old thing, reusing the old thing, what happened? Make them for a brand new material. They take this bonded one and make a brand new material. Why they make the old one? As we can say, less energy, less money, and less of the earth resources. So there is a reason why do we recycle, okay? What are the things that can be recyclable? What do you mean by recyclable? What are the things that we can recycle it again? We can recycle aluminum, steel, cans, cardboard, glass jars, and bottles. So there is a lot of things that we can recycle. There is multiple things that we can recycle, okay? So how can we recycle them? So we can say we can recycle glass, aluminum, paper, newspaper. So there is a lot of things that we can recycle. So there is a way of recycling. First one, it starts with the people separating recyclable materials from their trash. As we can see in the picture, what do they do first? They separate the recyclable materials. That means the thing that we can recycle, they separate it in a special trash or a special can trash. So they separate glass alone, paper alone, plastic alone, metal alone, and the thing that we cannot recycle alone. So why? Because it will become easier for them when they recycle these things. Okay, when they take it to recycle it, it will be so easy. Next, after they separate the recyclable materials, what happened? They collected by recycling programs. So there is a special people who come to take these recyclable materials, and what they make it? They take it to the manufactories. So after they separated the recyclable materials, what happened? It be collected by recycling programs, and then they take it to manufactories. What the manufacturers do, the manufacturers use them to make a new brand material. So as we can see, there is a lot of way that we can do recycling. So first of all, we separate them, and then After separating them, there's a special programs that come to take it to manufacturers, and manufacturers, what do? They make a brand new material from these old or abundant materials. Okay, grade 3. So recycling, as we can see, is so important because we can save less energy, less money, and less of earth resources. Okay, now open with me at page 74. We are going to make an exercise together. What we are going to do in this exercise, we are going to read each definition. Circle the word that match each definition below. So that means we are going to read and we can see what can match with these definitions. Okay, number 1, a container, usually aluminum, designed to hold a beverage. So it's a container that what happened in this container is it's been used from aluminum. It's designed to hold a beverage. What do you mean beverage? It's mean drinks. Okay, so what are the things that used to hold the drinks? Is it textiles, can, tires, or newspaper? So when you drink, for example, any of these cola, 7-Ups, it's designed or it's inside a special thing used from aluminum, which is can. So can is used from aluminum. Yes, it's designed to hold what? It's designed to hold drinks. Number 2, a thin and stiff board used to make boxes or signs. So what do you mean by thin and stiff? Stiff mean hard. So it's stiff and thin, used to make boxes or signs. So they use from them the signs in the streets, boards for us, boxes. So is it a cardboard, electronics, textiles, and glasses? So textiles are the thing that we use to make clothes, for example, like cottons and these things. So electronics or glass or textiles or cardboard. Is it what? Cardboard. So cardboard is stiff and thin, used to make the signs in the streets, for example. Number 3, the most common element in the crust. Okay, what is the most common? They use a lot of things of it. It is silvery white chemical element. So what is the most thing that they use? The thing was, did they use tires, compost, metal, or aluminum? So we can say that aluminum is the most used. So if I ask you, it is a silvery white chemical element. It is aluminum. Okay, number 4, salt, clear, and easily breakable. That means we can break it so easy. Material often used to make windows and bottles. Is it glass, newspaper, electronics, or paper? So what are the things that we can make which is easily breakable? Is it a newspaper? Is it electronics or paper or glass? Is it glass? So glass is easily breakable, often used to make what? Windows and bottles. Yes. Number 5, the last one, a regularly printed publication that generally contain news, business, and sports updates. So is it a newspaper? Is it worms or steel or decomposers? So what are the things that is regularly printed? That means they print it all the time, and you can find news on it. You can find business, sport updates. What is it? Newspaper. So each one of these that we mentioned have a special definition. Can have a special definition, cardboard have a special definition, aluminum have a special definition, glass have a special definition, and newspaper have also a special definition. Okay, grade 3. So these are the definitions that you take for today. So our lesson for today was recycling. Why do we recycle? What do we mean by recycling? And how do we recycle? And at the last, we take these definitions, okay? Now you have at page 73 a homework that I want you to do. You have a box that we have a box that have do recycle and do not recycle. What do we mean by this? That means you have inside the box things that we can recycle, like a newspaper, like magazines, bottles, jar, plastics, and things that we cannot recycle, like plastic food, packaging, okay, like pizza boxes and paper plates, these things that we cannot recycle. What you are going to do, you have a box down. You have to write, you can choose one of these items, do recycle or do not recycle, and write it. And then you can put check. Is it a thing that we can recycle? So check and recycle. Is it a thing that we cannot recycle? So put check and throw away. That means we cannot use it anymore. Okay, grade 1, and this is our lesson for today. I hope you understand our lesson, and thank you for watching this video.